Hello there, it's the Archivist from TradingCardArchives.com. I'm back with my blue gloves to look at some more trading cards. What I put on the table today is the latest Kayou release. So there's Kayou, it's a 10 yuan box, and this is Jujutsu Kaisen. Now, this is a confusing property because the term jujutsu or jujitsu in like English is martial art, right? It's like kung fu fighting, right, or that kind of thing, and that is what the anime is about. But the anime also has a lot of and manga also have a lot of magical elements. And another way to translate this is as sorcerer battle or sorcerer fight. Kaizen means fight or battle. And so you could think of jujutsu as the study of learning to use the flow of energy to in the physical world, right? So you take the energy of your opponent and throw them around and stuff. I'm not a martial artist, but I guess that's how that works. But another way, the way the anime kind of interprets it is that that energy is real, and there's blessed forms and cursed forms. And so the bad wizards or the bad sorcerers use the cursed energy, and then the good ones use the blessed energy, of course. And being a Japanese manga, it's these are high school kids because they always are. They always are high school kids. So anyway, that's sort of the background of what that show is all about. I only watched a little bit of one episode. I haven't really watched much of it. I've never read the manga. But I did a tiny bit of research so I could at least talk a little bit about this, but I still wouldn't be able to name the characters or anything like that. Although I've seen the cards, and the cards do look great. Before we get into that, though, I want to open up my last Civil War pack. As you know, I get these for free from Dave and Adams whenever I order from them. And they're kind of big, and I want to get them off my desk, so time to get it opened up. Also been working on my lighting a lot. So if you have any more advice on lighting or there's some problem with the lighting, let me know. But I've tried really hard to sort of soften up the glare spots with some cloth, and I've got now an extra fill light. I'm trying, but it's probably not perfect yet. Oh, there's Iron Man. That's nice. So I have like 5 or 6 of these now. I have so many of these, but I don't have them all yet. But that one's Iron Man, and this is okay. So me and someone on Instagram were sort of debating who this character was supposed to be. Now I guess we'll know. It is supposed to be Agent 13. Okay, so that's Agent 13. That's someone who like supervises Iron Man. And then this is it's War Machine. Yeah, War Machine, of course. There is that. Let me put those here, maybe. And then getting back to this box, let's get it opened up. Now, I was a little bit concerned when I received this box, if you saw the unpacking video, because it doesn't have Kayou's security tape on it. And that would normally be going this way around the box, but it's not here. And I don't know if it's just that Kayou doesn't put it on there anymore, or if the vendor, resealed it. I just don't know, but I expected it to be there, and it's not there, so it's probably what's searched. But it doesn't matter too much to me. I'm going to enjoy whatever I get out of here, no matter what. So let's take a quick look around the box. Very pretty artwork on here. One second. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. We're planning another trip, and I had to book some things for it quickly. But yeah, back here now. Yeah, so this is the box. It's a 10 yuan box by Kayou. And this is their typical 10 yuan style these days. So all the Transformers boxes look like this. I have a My Little Pony box that looks like this. I have the British Museum box, the Saint Seiya box. Yeah, someday I'll do a battle with all of them because they all look exactly the same. It's kind of neat. But what's different is on the back here, you're going to see a lot of information because Kayou is very good about following all the laws. But they also give you this, which I think is very useful. So up here, it's telling you what you're going to find in the set. So you're going to get 18 packs in here with 5 cards each. There's not going to be a box promo in this. And that's been common. So the British Museum didn't have one. Saint Seiya did not have one. The Transformers TF1 had one, but Transformers TF2 didn't have one. So they kind of stopped doing box promos after TF1, I guess, and they just don't do those anymore. And here you can see the complete set breakdown, also very interesting. So we're going to be starting at N. I don't know. That's a new rarity for me. Usually it's R, but I guess it's going to start at N. And then you've got kind of Diamond N, and there's 54 of those. Then SR and Diamond SR. And so I guess those are going to be like the same card with different treatments, maybe. And then you move up into SSR, UR, MR, and BP, which are going to be probably the high rarities. And we can see that by looking at the odds over here. So 7 out of 18 packs will have a chance at that BP, that top rarity. So only 7 packs in this box, the box has 18, can possibly have the BP. But they might not. They might have the SR still. So you could open a pack here, get 3N, 1 SSR, and 1 SR, and not get any BP. It's possible, right? But you should have 7 chances at BP. Whereas the other 11 are going to have SR, UR, and MR as their highest rarity. All the packs should have N and SSR and SR. But it's just you only have 7 chances at BP and I guess 11 chances at UR and MR. So that's kind of your hit rate per box. And from what I've been hearing from other people, this stuff is like super consistent. I don't know how they do it, but it's very consistent. So that's those odds you can generally rely on. Although you usually land on the low end of it. Like you open this, you're not going to get 7 BP. So that would be incredibly lucky. I mean, I'm not saying it won't happen, but it's not going to happen to me. That's for sure. So let's pop open the box and see what we got in here. So there, like I said, there should be 18 packs. And I don't see any box promo. I was not expecting one. Now, this is a retail box, so you can tear it along this perforation line, and it create kind of like a display box where the packs are visible here. And in the bottom, there's this riser, this plastic riser that makes the packs fall forwards. So in your retail display, that would always look like it's a full box when people, even if people take packs. That's kind of what it's built for, I guess. So since I don't know a whole lot about this set beyond what we just saw, why don't we open up, let's open up 2 packs. That'll be fun. And what we'll do is maybe put 6 down on the table here. And we will random out which one of these 6 we're going to open. Well, 2 we're going to open. So I'm going to go to random.org. And I'm going to put into the virtual dice the numbers 1 through 6. And we're going to roll 3 times and take the third result. So our first one is 2. Our second is 5. And our third is 4. So we'll take 4. And then I'm going to lower the dice down. So now it's 1 through 5. We're going to roll 1 more time and take that pack. So it's 3. So that's the pack we'll open. These will go back into the archives for all sorts of interesting things. I don't know if you noticed, but the last package I got had sports-themed anime cards in it. That was not an accident. I am trying now to acquire, there's a tennis one, there's a golf one, there's like a tennis anime, there's a golf anime. Slam Dunk, of course, is a very famous basketball anime. I have that already. This is Jiu-Jitsu, which is martial arts, even though this one's a little more magical. And then there's soccer. Captain Tsutaba, I think is the... I'm sorry, I don't know the full name of that one, but there's a soccer one too. And if I can get all those, then I can start to open up sports cards and anime cards at the same time. And hopefully my videos won't have 0 views then. Because so far, if I open up like even if I open up a really good set of sports cards, like basketball, Panini Select or something. Like nobody watches those videos, which makes sense. I'm not very good at talking about sports yet, but yeah. But I figure if I put some anime cards in there, maybe I'll get some people to watch those. That's honestly sort of the plan. But for now, we're just gonna look at these. So it looks like we're gonna get, just like the box said, 5 cards per pack, and we'll know if we see a UR or an MR, then we'll know it's, well, we'll know from the N's too. If you get 2N, you know it's a low pack. High packs have 3N in them. That's another way to tell. Okay, but let's take a look at our cards here. Let's see what we got. So this is an N. That N down there, right? But pretty good looking card. I mean, some nice foil treatment there around the outside. And I guess this is the card number up there, which is very, very useful too. I think it is. Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. The card number is down here. And on the back, we have sort of the same image. Very cool. And another thing I'll just point out is, see this L1? This is another way that Kayou has started to represent their rarity levels. So a lot of their more recent sets, starting from Three Kingdoms onwards, there's a second Three Kingdoms. There's a second edition. It's a green box. I haven't ordered it yet, but I'm going to very soon. Anyway, sorry, digress. But they put now L1, L2, L3. That's the rarity level. So L1 is the, the lowest rarity level. That's what that means. Sorry. Well, I spent too much time talking about that. Okay, so let's take a look here. And here we have another N. And so like I said, if there's 3 N's, that means it's a high pack, right? So a low pack is going to have 2 N's. I mean, I guess it could have a third N, but there would be an SR or an SSR in between. Whereas this one, really 3 N's like that, I'm pretty sure that if the next one's an SSR, then we definitely have a high pack here. I don't know how to tell. I guess we'll find out in a second. Let's look at this card first. No, we don't want to just kick this card to the side. This one's pretty cool too. And it's purple. And that's kind of what I was talking about, where the anime is a martial arts anime. Those are jujitsu poses, but they also work with magical energy. So it does have some fantastic elements, not just straight up, whatever, straight up Kung Fu. So this is nice. I don't know if you can see the effects on this, but there are quite a few different effects on this card. There's like these very faint kind of feathers that sort of come into and out of focus as you move the card around. But there's also this really cool spiral pattern, and then you've got some nice embossed gold here, like a lot going on. And this is an SSR. Probably the back is going to be easier to see. I'm wrong. Okay. Let me try to get it to focus. So there you can see SSR, and that is L3. So L3 is SSR. Very cool. So I'm pretty sure we have a high pack here because it's 3N, 1 SSR, and then this will either be an SR or a BP. I don't know. Is it a BP? I don't know how to tell. It's an SR. So there you go. So SR is lower rarity than SSR, but that's how Kayou decided to set this up. So Kayou has set it up such that even though there's only 7 of these high packs in here with chances at BPs, if you don't get the BP, you're going to get an SR. That is mean. That's just kind of mean, is what I think. But I mean, it is what it is. We can't change their minds. But so there's one pack. It was a high pack, but it was the bad high pack, if that makes sense. 1 second, I need to pause it. All right, here we go. Now we're going to open the second pack. Sorry, again, we're trying to set up another trip, and I've got to keep answering questions. which is good. I mean, I love going on vacation, but this one won't be until September. It's not that far away. Okay, so we're going to get 5 more cards. And again, we'll be able to sort of guess at what type of pack we have just from the order that we pull these cards off. So if it's 3 ends, again, that means we have another high pack here. And 1 second. Back. Sorry, I probably shouldn't have filmed. To be fair, she wasn't asking me questions until I started filming. So that will always happen, I guess. Okay, so this is 3 ends again, which tells me we have another high pack here. But from this card, from the card behind that, I think is another SR. So I think it's another, like, I don't know, grenade style pack, it seems like. Wow, I just love the effects on these cards. This is the SSR level. I mean, honestly, these SSRs look super good. I'm very happy with the way they look. They look great. Like, look at both of those. Are just beautiful treatments and such good refraction on there. Like, really, really good stuff. Kayou definitely hit it out of the park with those two. And then, yeah, as I thought, we're going to get another SR. So this is an SR. This is not a BP. So even though we pulled 2 of the 7 high packs, neither one had a BP in it. So BPs are very rare, or I'm very unlucky. One of those two. But for now, here is 2 packs of Jujutsu Kaisen, Kayou's latest release. Hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.